Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Chaotic Podcast with your favorite host, TNC. Today's discussion is all about friendship. Yep, my guy, my bestie, my ride or die, my G for life. For me, having friends is amazing. Like someone you can rely on, be vulnerable around, talk shit with, have fun. Because you easily run to your friend or your guy when you're in trouble. You're like, oh, but I don't fuck up. Oh. And friends will be like, no worry, we will sort them out. You feel that calmness because you ain't alone. Friends are fun, but there's always a twist to everything. So my first take is, do you think friendship is overrated?
It depends on the kind of friendship you are in. Some friendship they actually over. Some of them they hate themselves, but they
Yeah,
just have to be there because
yeah,
what to do, they don't want to be alone. So,
yeah,
and there are some genuine friends out there that
yeah,
are really doing it without jealousy or hatred.
yeah.
So,
Very true. Because I think it depends on individual plus and the
mm,
friends. Some friends are amazing, but in today's world, friendship is extremely overrated. Like everyone is out for themselves. Your friend will literally fuck you over if it is beneficial for them. And when it comes to money, power, and fame, your bestie will literally throw you under the bus, like no questions asked.
yeah.
And when she's at the top, she will be like, "Yeah, I lost many friends chasing success. They were always holding me back. But that's a lie because you literally stepped on your friends just to achieve that success. I wouldn't say it's wrong to do that though. But you know how it is. And true story, two friends, Linda and Clara, they were best friends growing up in the same neighborhood. They attended the same schools, sleep over, and the families knew each other. So they graduated university together and they left home to the big city to find a job and they rented an apartment. So that tells you how close they are. Now, Clara was the smartest, more brilliant, but Linda got a job quickly at a top marketing firm. She was paying the rent and food, no complaints. And Clara wanted a job so bad and
Okay.
didn't like asking Linda for handouts. You know how it is, because, and whenever, and she always, Linda always asks Clara, listen, if there is ever vacancy, I want in. So after months, Linda became friends with some of her colleagues. They always go out Friday night, and she wasn't like paying attention to Clara anymore. Clara didn't have an issue, with stuff like that,
Yeah.
because she was focused on getting a job. One
Mm.
particular Friday night, Clara came back tipsy, telling no, sorry, Linda came back tipsy, telling Clara how hard it is for her to like keep paying the bills and how Clara needs to find a job quickly. Clara
Wow.
understood because it's not easy paying all the bills.
Yeah.
And I think she studied corporate law, so she started bartending to like keep up with
With the
Linda.
bills.
So Friday nights, Linda and her colleague goes to the same bar. Clara usually serves them drinks. Linda never says any word to Clara because she doesn't want her friends, like her colleagues, to know that's her bestie serving them. So
Why?
I don't know. You know how it is with
She's
friends.
ashamed of it.
You get what I'm saying? But one evening, guilt made Linda introduce Clara to her colleagues, and she was like, "Oh, that's my bestie. She's a
Oh,
super, super smart lawyer, but you know how hard it is to get a job." And
okay.
she's just bartending for the meantime. Clara just smiled and left. She felt happy, obviously, because Linda finally told the
Yeah,
colleague who
she
she
was
was.
saying, yeah.
So fast forward, there was a vacancy at Clara's firm. I think one of the lawyers retired, and they needed a replacement immediately.
Oh,
It was a high-paying position, more than the
wow.
regular employees. But
And
Linda
Clara is,
was a corporate lawyer.
no, the Linda girl, she's a regular
Yeah, she's just
employee.
yeah. So Linda didn't tell Clara about the job vacancy. Even when her colleagues asked her, like, didn't your friend study corporate law? Linda was like, oh no, no, she didn't do that. She didn't study law. Just the usual. Seems Linda didn't want Clara to work in the same firm or getting higher paid than her or like trying to like mix it with her friends for no reason. And after like 2 weeks, someone else got the job. That is the
Oh,
world we live
wow.
in. Yeah, because when it comes to friends, it's crazy. Like she immediately
Wow.
saw Clara as a competitor,
Yeah.
and it's crazy. And that's how most people do.
Mm-hmm.
And it is what it is. Most people want friends because of like the fear of being alone. Like growing up, everyone wanted a friend to talk to as kids. You want to
I
have
don't think it's
friends.
compulsory to have such friends. If you are scared of being alone,
Mm.
that's the reason why you want to start making friends with everybody. I don't think it's a nice way to go
Yeah,
because at the end you start packing different people as friends, even
yeah,
people that does not like you.
that's true.
Sometimes you even force friendship with that
Yeah.
behavior.
That's true because like as an adult, you shouldn't, be forcing yourself to like, you said, choose a friend. You can also choose to be alone. Like, you got a partner and still have friends, because friendship comes with a lot of drama. Especially when we're not too many, like you get like 6, 8 friends, like a clique, and everyone knows each other. That shit is a lot of work. Like, people you want that squad goal because of like social media, and these people like ain't your real friends in like in real life. But because you like posting how all your friends are beautiful, we're all beautiful, we're sexy. Can your friends ever, you know?
Well, some people have friends for different I think different occasion, like friends for different kind of mood. Some people can be emotional friend, party
Oh,
friend,
oh,
maybe something that we like, friends that we like, maybe each other vibes kind of
okay,
thing.
that kind of thing.
So
It doesn't really
it
matter,
doesn't
Abby.
really matter if you
Yeah,
have 8 friends. But the thing is that at the end of it, or if they come together, your business will be everywhere.
you
The
know
one that you told
understand.
about your emotional stuff, you go tell the person when he be your other friends.
You
Ah,
know
did you hear
understand.
that?
You
Did
know
you see that?
understand.
So you start scattering yourself all over the place. I think having a few friends
you
actually
know
pays.
because in real life like if you have like you're only friends with 2 out of the 6 girls, but on social media you all are like besties
It's
now.
possible.
And now you see Cynthia being jealous because Sandra is getting closer and talking to Amy a lot lately, and because Sandra and Cynthia were like the closest in the group back then.
Yeah,
Now
it
automatically Cynthia though
happens.
they get beef with Amy,
Yeah.
just because of like, yeah, that shit is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. And listen, friendship is overrated because think about it. Life is a competition. Like true story, 4 close male friends. They met in the university, did a lot of dumb shit together. They were so close. Now, Ben was one of the friends. He was dating a beautiful girl, but this girl, she had a high sex drive. So Ben liked sex, but isn't the one to like fuck for like 30 to 45 minutes nonstop. Not be do or die for him. So because of like Amy's sexual urge, she usually comes around when Ben is at work, and because Ben shares an apartment with Patrick, one of the 4 friends. So
Oh,
now
okay.
Amy usually seduces Patrick just for sex because everybody knows she loves Ben a lot. So normally
Oh,
Patrick not the
wow.
kind of guy we carry sex for head. Like,
Does Amy stay in the same house with
no,
the
like
boyfriend?
she
Okay, she
comes,
comes and
yeah,
oh,
when Ben goes to work,
oh
like
wow.
sex, like so this Patrick guy likes sex more than anything, no strings attached sex, like almost every time. So this went on for like years. Now, fast forward,
Wow.
Ben proposed to Amy. Patrick felt guilty. He had to like tell one of their friends, Collins, like then Collins advised him to stop having sex with her, even if it's casual,
Yeah.
and make sure you do not tell Ben anything for peace to reign.
Okay.
So one day Amy came over and was like trying to like, do the usual with Patrick. Patrick rejected. Patrick was like, "You're getting married. This has to stop." And she was like, "Oh no, we need to do this. My urge is great. I can't control it. I do not want to go out there."
Why not look for someone else and go
That's
out
what
there
she was saying. She was
actually?
like, "I don't want to go out there to meet a random dude." She was
Why?
explaining. So I think,
Um,
but Patrick rejected anyways. So then Ben came home from work, and he was like, "Oh, I got good news. I just rented an apartment just for us. No roommate because we're about to get married." She
yeah.
wasn't really happy. She was like, "What's?" She wasn't really happy. Like she was frowning. She was like, "What's wrong with where we're living?" Because she usually,
Yeah,
that's a
come to
pretext to
see
come to
the
meet Patrick.
Patrick, yeah.
And Ben was like, "But we're getting married. We need privacy." Now, fast forward though, they got married, move
I'm
out,
going to
got kids.
suspect the girl
That's
actually.
it. But was Patrick a good friend?
No.
Because when the sex was
Never
beneficial to,
ever. I mean, in the beginning, you shouldn't even start that. Like, you not even think am for your head. Say, okay, I want to sleep with my friend,
you know,
girlfriend. That one alone, you are horrible, very very
yeah,
horrible.
we,
And the girl doing that, as there are men outside, you can take your shit outside and go and do it if you really want to cheat on your man.
yeah,
So why do it within the friendship group? Your story will be outside. Everybody will be discussed, and they will even disrespect you. Imagine that. No, it's really bad.
it's yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And for one girl told me back then like if we can't be in a relationship if my friends not like you, like if my friend not accept you, we can't be in a relationship. I was like,
Oh, that's really wrong.
it's like
That's wrong.
I
Your friendship should be different from your relationship.
it's
Your
like, yeah,
relationship.
most people,
Just keep that far away, like really, really far away. You're not supposed to come in between. So your friends now go come get opinion in your own relationship.
that's, and there are so many people like
Anything when it
that.
happen, you go tell your friends. So your friend go call
Yeah,
they discuss, they go table the matter time.
I
I
tell you,
believe that guy.
you
What if
know,
he's a nice guy? No, no,
like
no,
yeah,
no,
so
no, no,
many
no.
people did like that, and it's so stupid and crazy because I was like, listen, you remain single because these friends you have, they will literally be in their own relationship. They will have
Yeah.
kids, focus on their husband and their family. You go still there like 45, they do squad goals. You have to be wise. You get what I'm saying? Well, it is what it is. So another take, it's fun having a giver as a friend. Like whatever you ask, that friend tries to provide it. But the issue is always the other friend, like using it as a yardstick to take advantage
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
giver. And that's how human beings be. It's good to always want to assist your friend because what are friends for? But other people see it as a sign to always ask. And that is wrong. I beg, just leave me alone because I don't tire. Don't get me started about an
It's
entire,
actually it's
you know,
exhausting. It's tiring.
it is
Person go come dey
exhausting.
avoid you.
You don't
Like your friend go come
understand.
dey like, I don't think I should call this guy. And once your call come into the phone, like
That this
hope say
person
not
don't,
be money.
you don't
This and
understand.
the person will start shifting away from you. I no 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 no.
Don't get me started about an entitled friend, because
Yeah.
a friend that feels you deserve to give them everything they ask, because the true meaning of friendship is whenever I ask, you have to give me. And they always ask, they keep asking, and you always try to give them everything, but the day you say no,
I think the problem is not the friend, it's the person that is giving. You just, I don't know, what are you trying to prove that you can actually assist the person? To
right.
me, you don't. If you ask me once, okay, fine, I'll see the situation. Okay, let me give it to you. The second time, okay, but the third time you're already bothering me. In fact,
Yeah.
I will sit you down as a friend. I will sit you down and tell you that okay, this thing cannot be happening. How are we
Yeah.
going to solve this issue
Yeah.
that will make you to stop asking me for money?
Yeah.
If na business make we enter
I
together,
tell
I'll
you.
start giving you ideas because I love you. But if you see say you be person when you want dey stagnant, you don't want take person advice, you like the way you dey, then I go shift from you, I will leave you alone. That's
Yeah.
something about I'm motivated by other people.
That kind of
Then
thing.
you are not, if you are not motivating me, then I'm leaving that friendship
Because it's crazy
actually.
because you always try to give them everything, but the day you say no, 90%, 99% of
Entitlement,
what you've
yeah.
done for them in the past,
In fact,
it
they'll start
literally goes
singing
down
your
the drain.
story that a bad
Yeah.
person. Oh.
And
Imagine
you've
say I
done,
ask her, you've been doing, but the person is not
and the
actually.
funny thing is they've not even done half of what you've done for them. You
In fact,
know,
they've done nothing.
understand that
Now
shit
they
is
always they give. They
super
know.
crazy. I had one guy back then, entitlement won't finish this dude, me whenever I get person, he wasn't financially stable, so whenever we go out, I cover the bills because the normal thing, so, but sometimes I even inconvenience myself for this, my guy, maybe I give him my car whenever he wants to like take his girlfriend out,
Oh,
and
okay.
whatever, because this shit is like normal. You can't count that because you're friends. So one day we just did one evening, they drink beer. So I called tell my guy because he's a serial, he likes to bet a lot, like he's into
Ooh,
sport betting. I was like, guy, you guys enter the tech,
sporty bit.
yeah, I was like, guy, you guys enter the tech space, you guys buy laptop, most might teach you something online to earn because this one you always a complain say you not get money. So when you buy the laptop, I go teach you how to code, how to do graphics and
Yeah.
everything. So at least that go to give you money. So fast forward, he gathered this money, he buy the laptop. So we were out one day, he told me he has gotten the laptop. I was like, oh, nice one.
No, okay.
After we got back from where we went to, I didn't hear anything from him again concerning the laptop or the work. And we talk about and see almost every day. So after like 2-3 weeks, we did together the stroll for the street. I was like, how far, dude? You don't want to learn that also again. It was like, I just said the laptop, what I don't even say.
Ah.
You know, it was like, you're not ready to teach me now.
Oh,
I was like, I
wow.
was shocked. Like, which one be I not ready
Now
to
you're not
teach
ready
you?
to learn.
Did you ask me?
Yeah.
He said, but I should have like, but I told you I've gotten the laptop that other day. You didn't say anything that
That's
day.
spoon feeding.
I was like, now you dey find money. Now me go to remind you to
Yeah,
make
you want
money.
spoon feed
Why
them.
didn't you ask me again? Why didn't you disturb me? He said, why will I ask me again? Because a true friend will do it immediately. Now automatically, I'm not a good friend again. You get what I'm saying? So because I not ginger you to learn what it go benefit you.
Yeah.
So I'm a bad person now. Immediately I just told him you feel entitled because I know they hide my own. If I was the one, like you want someone, you want teach
Yeah.
me
You
how
go
to
they
like
worry the
make
person
money.
say how far I don't buy laptop.
You
How
know
far me I call
understand.
collect and how far make
I
I,
go there
yeah, I
disturb you
understand you.
every single day until you attend to me. He was like, no, that's being a fake friend. I told him I would never force anyone, even my best friend to learn something or how to make money because nobody forced me to learn any skill. But my first mistake was telling him,
Nah,
about the
maybe it was
also
not
and
actually
pestering
ready.
him on to buy the laptop because he hinted on that. He was like, why you call ginger me to buy laptop when you know if you ginger to
Oh,
teach me?
oh.
now that the friendship they start to they feel.
Some friends, they just feel. I think friendship is two-way thing.
Yeah.
There's some people are different. Some people have different type of definition of friendship.
Yeah, very
Another
true.
person go want say, okay, maybe my friend go tell me before it go happen, or my friend go drag me before I go fit get wetin if you do. While other person will like, if you not come meet me, you know
I
go
know,
fit
but
happen.
you know that
So
stand.
people have different
Yeah,
definition
because
of what they call friendship.
the level of entitlement for some people is alarming. You don't see where then the first person make money because you can't be entitled to me. It doesn't make sense.
It's true, Sha, because now where the person is not serious. Now
You
you actually
you
drag her
know
into the
understand?
matter.
Like it doesn't even
So
make
you go
sense.
drag and get this
Yeah,
stuff.
that
Now you
it's
drag her into the matter.
that
It
shit
was not
is
actually serious.
crazy. Well, anyways, can should you be friends with a broke person? Do you think you can be friends with a broke person?
If this friendship is from childhood, let's say, okay, we'll be friends since when we were young, and the next thing I became, maybe I can't get money, but you still did that stuff. Fine, but I will put you on.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, me and you go do the business, or me and you go try and make and be say two of us come up for trenches, go
That kind
and
of thing.
stuff like that. But say I don't grow finish and I won't come make friends, guy, no.
I tell you.
No, I would like to make friends with someone that is my kind,
Yeah.
someone that has the same zeal with me,
Yeah.
someone that will push me forward,
Yeah.
and also
Because
nowadays friendship guys they beneficial.
I dey
That's why
tell
everybody
you.
they think
I dey tell
guys
you.
they beneficial.
I tell you because for me, it doesn't matter whether you're rich or broke. Because if you weren't born into a wealthy family, automatically you start life as being broke. So having a broke friend isn't an issue, like you said. The issue is that if that broke friend feels entitled to your success,
Okay.
anyone can be broke. You get what I'm saying? But do you want to stay being broke or help elevate your status? I can be friends with someone that is broke, but if you not get ambition to also, or you not get that hustling spirit to want to change your status quo, like help yourself, and now you're always depending on me, we're not going to be friends for long because I know fish out because nobody likes liability, especially when you're not even super rich. Funny fact, even the super rich, they're not
Like
the,
making friends
you know
with
that they're not the
their
likelish.
counterparts.
Understand?
Yeah, exactly.
Billionaires go always get a billionaire friend,
Yeah.
a circle of wealthy friends. You normally you can be broke today, rich tomorrow. But some people are so lazy. They would rather ask you for handouts 24/7 because your friend is rich, and that rich friend gets tired of you because you don't dey tight am too much. You get because everybody has issues.
Yeah.
You try solve your own and not they carry your own.
Not
They
the
come
lazy
meet
until
me.
they rob me. Yeah.
You understand?
Definitely.
I can help you. I can help with yours sometimes, but immediately it's beginning to seem like every time, then you're becoming
I
a,
say you
a
start to dey
leash.
fear the
You don't
person.
understand? You they stress me like this.
Yeah.
No one likes to be stressed. Well, anyways, should money ever be involved between friends? You like maybe money they go between friends.
Like money be issue.
But like
It's something like that. Now they talk. Everybody get friendship for
I dey tell
various
you.
things. If you know na money friend you get, fine. Keep am for that money circle and make sure that whatever brought you guys together does not end you. But if na money dey involve, the friendship no go last.
Now, true, sir, because money is central to
It no go
today's world,
last. Yeah.
because we all strive to be successful, rich. Everybody got also.
Just keep that entity away
Yeah.
from each other.
Because money actually they ruin so many friendship more than anything. You never see friend
In
with
fact, apart from friendship, even normal
relationships,
relationships,
I dey tell
even
you.
family
I dey
sef,
tell
money
you.
dey.
I mean, you never see friend will borrow another friend money, like for emergency to pay back now that's on big fight. The big fight was like, please, I don't have money yet. Stop disturbing me. Now you borrow me money, or I not thief your money.
So
That shit is crazy,
unless they borrow person.
You know, understand the audacity to challenge someone that came to your aid, your friend, and now you are both mad at each other because of that guy reluctance to pay. A true friendship should always overlook money.
Yeah.
I don't care about how much you have or how much you own. We are guys who are best friends. If you want to help me, help me. If you're in no position to help me, I understand. Now your money, you worked hard for it. Just because I'm your friend doesn't mean I am entitled to your success.
Yeah, definitely.
Have you never seen some people coming out online to bash their bestie? He's a selfish motherfucker. I held you down, followed you everywhere. I was always by your side. I'm hungry. You can't even help me out.
why not still
no roof
try
over
make
my head.
yourself
You know,
make the money
understand?
when they by inside
You
too?
get what I'm saying? You now ask the person whether what do you do for this your successful friend, because you know they talk say I was always by your side. Always by your side they do
Doing
waiting.
what?
Why you know also when your guy they
What are
also,
you doing by the person's
you
side?
know that's why you know also why when the guy they also,
Some people are just naturally lazy,
yeah,
and they
yeah, that's how
always
it
find a
is.
way to justify it.
A lazy man always is entitled.
Yeah,
You know,
they
folk.
find a way
You
to
know
justify their
that's
laziness.
how it is. You know, another thing is if you're constantly helping your friend with handouts, you know, and the money stop, they will come for you. They will tell you how awful you are to them, and
When una for they see all these friendship, una they always they help,
you
help,
know
help,
it's
help,
it
help,
you
help,
know
help.
like
Like when you can't stop, you go come they come for the
you know
person.
understand
Like you dey
you know
craze.
understand. Let's say you have this close friend always asking for assistance, and you know they're struggling. They are
Yeah.
not normally the type to ask. How many
Uh,
times should you help before saying no?
okay, like I said before. Okay, first one. Okay, second one. The third one, I will sit you down and tell you
Yeah,
that girl, alpha.
you don't dey tight me.
Yeah, you don't they actually they too much. How we go take move forward?
I dey
What
tell
we will
you.
to do together when you go make and stop?
I dey
It's not
tell
as
you.
if to me, it's not as if I can't help you anymore. But I just feel that the relationship is now based on money, based on you asking. So
Yeah.
I'd like to sit you down and talk about it. And if I try to help you and you don't feel like getting out of that situation, or you feel
Yeah.
like, okay, this is not what you want, then I will come up body, like
Yeah,
I'll
it's
move
that
away from
simple.
you.
It's that simple because for me now, you do as your power reach. You know, heaven
Exactly.
help those who help themselves. If I can, I will help you to the point I feel comfortable. You know, at the end of everything, you are not my responsibility. I can only do what I can. So don't expect me to help you until you're successful. It's not possible. You go try help yourself too, because literally you don't owe your friends financial help. You know, you choose to
Oh,
assist
you don't even
because
owe anybody
you know you
financial
choose to
help.
assist because you be my bestie.
Yeah.
But if it's becoming inconvenient, you tell them outrightly, not feel help anymore. That's how you know a true friend. A true friend will understand and acknowledge the fact that you've been helpful. But the mumu ones will call you out, drag you for being inconsiderate, you are selfish, like it's your responsibility to help them. You know,
It's actually the thing they actually they baffle me.
you know
Like
understand.
you call me and see you call the talk say waiting, say I not
Yeah,
help you.
I was supposed to do
It's
blah blah blah.
shaming.
It doesn't make, because we are not,
I
you're
no fit.
entitled. We are not like we not get calls together. We link us. So which one
Exactly.
be? I want help you. If I don't help you, I don't want help you.
I also say if you feel say the friendship don't tire you, you move
You
on.
know understand. Well, anyways, you know nobody want move on when they get rich friend, and you know understand. Then one day,
Then you start becoming a puppet. I don't
that
know.
so it be.
That's you. That will be your life with that
Yeah.
friend. Because the
So
friends, the one when you get money, go won't come move on.
now so
Go find
sure.
better people where
You know
you fit and
understand.
status.